Currently, we are working on a very challenging project, which is a post-merger integration project. Our client, a company which was created by a merger of two state-owned companies of two different countries. The objective of the project was not to reduce the number of people in the organizations, but instead using the existing resources for future growth. The organizations were moved together in a hurry without considering the emotions, differences in cultures, leadership positions within the organization and their expectations, and proper processes. Our objective was to optimize the structure and the processes. Our major findings were at the beginning: 3 top management people were sick with a burnout, 8 important people left the organization, the newly created brand was not alive at all, the old organization was still in most people's mind, and almost no synergies were implemented. After having had interviews and workshops with all of the stakeholders, we achieved an agreement with all of the stakeholders for a new structure. We created a common spirit, and we had an agreement on an action plan to be implemented with the recommended changes in strategy and structure. Und wir hoffen, dass nach weiteren 6 Monaten alle Veränderungen, die beabsichtigt waren, dann auch realisiert wurden.
Currently, I'm running a restructuring project in the online business. You might ask, why restructuring in the online business? It's a growing industry, but we need to be aware that we have maybe more than 1 million online shops in Europe. So there's a tendency of consolidation also in the online business. And therefore, we need to restructure also companies with online shops, the e-commerce business. But there's a big difference. The people in the e-business, the e-commerce, are rare resources. You can say golden nuggets. And therefore, you have to handle these organizational changes more tangible, more precisely, with more different tools and more investments. So I would say and summarize in German, e-commerce restructuring projects are interesting, aber sehr anspruchsvoll und spannend.
Currently, we are engaged to successfully integrate an acquired firm. During such a process, we face 3 main challenges. First, securing that the best people remain in the firm. As external professionals, we can speak to everyone throughout the hierarchy and give neutral and best possible advice. Secondly, the strategy of the acquiring firm has to be adopted. With the top management, we define the best value proposition for their clients. And thirdly, we have to streamline and implement the future management process. This means new financial structure, market and client information system, procurement synergies, we may save a lot of money, and HR management, IT strategy and branding must be redefined. In a nutshell, a lot of work has to be done in no time. We will tackle it all. Wir packen es an.
Good day. I have at least 30 years of experience in management consulting, which is a very inspiring profession where you are able to restructure and reshape the industry. I was very much specialized in industrial companies, also to think of new strategies, new ways to improve the continuity of these companies. The companies I was working in the last decades was in shipbuilding, was in construction, within the energy. We worked on mergers and acquisitions, takeovers, but also the selling out of these companies. Recently, I'm involved in reshaping a printing company where there is a lot of overcapacity, bad prices, and we improved the company by cutting out production facilities and concentrated on the pre-press and on the aftermarket activities. I would recommend any party in the market to use an outsider to coordinate and to brainstorm about new horizons and to facilitate these kind of restructuring programs. Ik ben Willem van Oort-Mersen uit Nederland en ik wens iedereen heel veel succes bij het bouwen van een toekomst voor zijn onderneming.
Currently, I'm preparing a one-day program for the management and program directors of a research and innovation section of an international company. I will start with running a process we call diversity icebreaker, which is showing the way people communicate and act pretty well And from that on, we carry on with the rest of the program, which is then still open to discussion, but will be something we decide upon and combined with what we get out of this diversity icebreaker session. I really like doing executive coaching and also this kind of programs, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Jeg ser virkelig frem til å kjøre dette programmet for en kunde som jeg har hatt siden 2003 når jeg etablerte Coluser Management Consulting.